There's lessons if you watch my ways. Times will rise and seasons change. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. The only law is nature's call.
Lessons if you watch my ways. Rain will fall and seasons change. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. Holy law is nature's call. Nurture me.
What's up, guys? This is Genesis B, aka the Introverted Orator. In this episode of Bars and Blue Cups, I'm going to be teaching you how to expand your range of topics. You just might be on your way to be the greatest MC of your time, the greatest songwriter of your generation, and I'm here to give you the tools that you need to get there. So grab your blue cups, grab your notebooks, hit the subscribe and the like button, and get ready to find your voice, build your brand, and own the stage. Let's go. So, why is it important to be able to rap and write songs about topics that you have no knowledge about? That song that you heard in the intro, it was one of 5 songs that I was hired to write for this play called World of Wonder. It was a children's play, a children's hip hop play. So in that song, it's called Green Man. It's about nature. So I had to take on the persona of Mother Nature speaking to humans. I know Green Man, Mother Nature I didn't have any control over that, drop it in the comments. So yeah, you have to expand what you think it means to be a successful artist, a successful lyricist or songwriter. It just doesn't mean Grammys and Billboard only. There's a lot of songwriters who make their coin by writing jingles, writing music for NFL commercials, writing music for plays. Like Lin-Manuel from Hamilton is a rapper. He's a bunch of other things too, but he's also a rapper. So don't limit yourself of what you can do in this industry. You have to expand your mind, and I'm gonna help you do that. So I made you a checklist that's gonna help you figure out, no matter what topic it is, you will be able to write a song about this topic using this checklist. And we're gonna use my song, The Green Man, as an example as we go through this checklist. Step 1, research your audience. Find out who is gonna be listening to this song. Where do these people go? My particular audience for The Green Man I knew was children, I think between the ages 11 and say 15. So I had to curate my message to that age group. So figure out who is going to be listening to the song, who's going to be relating to the song, and do that before you even put pen to paper. It's gonna be really important. If you write a song for the incorrect audience, it's like giving a prime steak to a vegan. It's not gonna matter. They're not gonna be able to digest what you're saying. So that's step number 1. Step number 2, research the topic. So I had to kind of relearn and read about and Google about nature. Anything that you could think about, you just spend a couple hours. I'm thinking about seasons changing. I'm thinking about oceans. I'm thinking about tides. I'm thinking about cohabitation and the environment. I'm thinking about how all of this intersect and connect in order to make a healthy earth. So yeah, research the topic, spend a couple hours doing that. And I'm gonna go through this list really fast, but if you want, I have a link to the list, a free PDF for you so that you can take your time, go through this list, which each time that you are practicing on writing a topic or writing a song, use this list. It's just for you. I made it for you. It's limitless what you can do with music and lyrics and what you can rap about. So that's one thing to think about. The next step is brainstorming keywords and phrases. That means free writing. Sit down with your notebook for an hour or 2 and think about all the key phrases that come off the top of your head when you think about that specific topic. So if I'm thinking about nature, automatically I'm thinking clouds, oceans, frolicking in gardens. I'm thinking beautiful streams. I'm thinking about humans' relation to Mother Earth. I'm thinking about pollution. I'm thinking about all these different things. Just write them all down. Don't try to rhyme yet. Just free flow, free write all of the keywords and phrases. And these are gonna serve as your skeleton as you begin to build your rap or your song. So with Green Man, or Nature's Call is the name of the song, I took 5 hours to just, before I even did anything else, write my song or anything, just writing keywords and phrases, because I was being hired to do this. So I want to spend the appropriate amount of time, working on that concept. Step number 5 is find the right music for your lyrics. Whether that means finding a producer who can build a beat or song around what you wrote, or starting with a beat or a song that, gives that emotion that you're trying to give. I think that there's a lot of different apps and a lot of resources out there for you that are cheap and will not break the bank, especially if you're just starting out. If you're just starting out as a rapper, I want you to check out this app called beatstars.com. And there you can lease beats, you can buy them exclusively. It's all very affordable, and you can speak one-on-one with the producer. You never even have to meet them. We live in a day and age where you don't have to be in the same room as your producer. I prefer to be in the same room as my producers, but sometimes that's not always the case. Another option is Fiverr. Fiverr.com, you can find freelance, pretty much anything on there, but you can find, top of the line music producers, mixers, masters, that can kind of work with you with your budget to see, how to make this happen for you. So don't think that money is like you have to have all this money to create good music and to make money. Yes, you have to be willing to invest in your art, but there are also so many resources that I'm going to be sharing with you throughout this video series that can help you save money. So yeah, beatstars.com, Fiverr. I've been doing this for so long, been doing this for over 15 years. So I have a bank of producers in a lot of major cities that I can go to, and we can create one-on-one, face-to-face. To me, that is the best way to create music. But if you're not there yet, then definitely use the resources that are made for you. Step 6, get feedback before you finalize your track. This is very important. If you're going to be in the music industry at any level, you have to be comfortable with feedback. You have to be comfortable with constructive criticism. And yes, you have to be comfortable with rejection. This is something you're going to experience from day one. So be open to constructive criticism. If you don't know much about this topic, take your reference track that you make, seek out an expert in this topic. I do this all the time. I know environmentalists, and I sent them this track. I say, hey, you let them know what audience you're going for. I said, this is for children. Take a listen to this. Do you think this is appropriate? Do you think that this is relatable? Do you think this is educational? And I let them listen to it, and they give me their feedback. And as you go on throughout your career, you'll be able to tell, what are the gems in the feedback. So you kind of have to humble yourself a little bit and be able to share your work. Share it with your family, with your friends, it'll make for a better song once you are able to kind of take what the consumer thinks, because that's what you're doing, is you're seeing what the audience is going to feel about your song. So that is a resource to you, and you have to see it as a resource, not as an annoyance. This isn't necessarily on the list, but just a real quick point. As a ghostwriter, say you're writing for like a very popular mainstream artist. Just pick one, whichever one is hot right now, right? It changes every week. So you never want to outshine the artist on your reference track. So sometimes you have to pull back your personality, pull back that excitement, and kind of give them a reference track that's kind of flat. Like, you want the artist and their manager to be able to hear the track and say, oh yeah, like I can imagine you doing this. Like, you could put your own twist on this. You want them to get excited about the lyric and the content, but you don't want to outshine the artist in the delivery. So that's a really good key point that a lot of people won't tell you when you're trying to pitch to the artist as a ghostwriter. So that's my checklist on how to expand your range of topics. Whether you're 12 or 52, there's always something to learn. And I have a bank of knowledge that I just want to share with y'all. Yeah. So now, for those of you who are interested, I'm gonna play the song that I've been referring to this whole time. It's called Nature's Call, aka the Green Man from the children's play world of wonder. And it go like this.
There's lessons if you watch my ways. Tides will rise and seasons change. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. Only law is nature's call. Lessons if you watch my ways. Rain will fall and seasons change. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. Only law is nature's call. Nurture me, I'll keep providing. Luscious clouds and waves colliding. Frolic in my forest greens. Cleansing springs, endless streams. What was once a grand display, now corroding black and gray. We protect each other's lives in order for us all to thrive. The branches that he climbs upon, the water he relies upon, keep him calm, stars align, change the course of space and time. The branches that he climbs upon, water he relies upon, keep him calm, stars align, change the course of space and time. Change it, change it, change it, change it, change it, change it, change it. We change it, change it, change it, change it, change it, change it, change it. There's lessons if you watch my ways. Tides will rise and seasons change. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. Only law is nature's call. Lessons if you watch my ways. Rain will fall and seasons change. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. Only law is nature's call.